This is Brigid Harrington, and you are listening to the We Want Arts podcast, where I interview a variety of individuals in arts education and the entertainment industry to explore the social and educational imperative of arts education. Being that this is our very first episode, I thought it would only be right if I interviewed my sister Shannon Harrington, who produces and edits this podcast and helped me in co-founding our arts education program, Broadway Arts Reach. Shannon has a very impressive resume, including 2 national Broadway tours of Irving Berlin's White Christmas, several off-Broadway plays, television shows, movies, and many national television and radio commercials. And in addition to acting, Shannon is also a singer-songwriter and guitar player, and she performs at various venues across the community. She's a very well-rounded artist, and I also happen to like her very much. Shannon, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Now, first, I want to congratulate you, because you recently won first place and the online vote in the 2020 New Jersey Shout Down Drugs songwriting competition.
Thank you.
Now, this was a musical competition open to all high schoolers across the state. Now, your song took first place. I actually competed in this competition a few years back when I was your age. I only won the online vote.
But you did inspire me to enter the competition, which I'm very glad that I did. I'm a bit new to songwriting. I've only just started doing it, these past few years. So I had a lot of fun kind of experimenting, just taking my time, doing what I like, adding in my style. It's just, having fun, writing a fun song.
But tell us a little bit more about this song.
Well, the song is called Gonna Be Drug Free, and what I wanted to accomplish with this song was just a positive message about drug prevention, and to use positive reinforcement to just tell teens just to never do drugs. And I think that I hope that the song will help teens just kind of realize that drugs aren't the way, and I hope that this positive message can affect some outlooks on drug usage.
Sure. Well, I like this competition for a number of reasons, not least of which because it really engages high schoolers across the state to be creative, and it challenges them to express themselves, like you said, through music in a positive way. And I really believe that these types of arts competitions are extremely effective.
Definitely.
And we really need more competitions of this kind, because sometimes all it takes is, just the encouragement of a teacher, the encouragement of the school to set you on a path that just launches a potential career or an interest or a passion. So I just really wanted to know what you think this program has done, not just for you, but for the people that you competed against, the other students across the state. What impact did this have on you?
Well, we had finalists from all over New Jersey. And, I think that anytime music is involved, something big is going to happen, because music is such a powerful thing. I think for me personally, I find that I can express myself the best, writing a song or listening to music, whatever. And a lot of teens feel that way. And maybe there's a teenager out there that has never tried songwriting before, who, has never tried it before, and maybe it's a possible career that they could launch from a competition like this. So that's why I think there should be a lot more of this going on.
Or just a passion.
Yeah.
Or just a budding interest in music, or a passion for songwriting in general.
And also this competition, the possibilities were really endless with what you could do. Any genre you wanted, any style you wanted, you could do anything you wanted.
Right. Well, that's fantastic. Now, I want to turn now to your personal experience in the arts, and ask what made you want to pursue a career in acting?
Well, again, you did. I saw you, going up there and performing, and I thought, I want to do that too.
Well, and you know how it started for me. I I became interested in acting through a local musical theater community program that was run out of our local rec center. That totally launched my interest in theater, because it was just this amazing experience, and it was somebody saying, people do this for a living, and so can you. So that's really what that program, that local community theater program, sparked my interest and just opened me up to this world of theater and possibilities.
Right. And even the music program in our elementary school, that had such a big impact on me. I remember doing our concerts like every month or so, and it would be different themes, and our parents would come and we'd sing songs.
Do you think what you did in elementary school in these music programs, do you think that molded you as an artist even back then?
Oh, definitely. Because especially at such a young age as, me and my peers were, I mean, it just exposed us to music at such a young age, and that's really important. Everyone loved playing the recorders. Everyone loved getting the little karate belts for each song that you mastered, and people were excited about it. People were excited about music, and that's something that the program did really well.
So these music programs really launched your career trajectory. What piece of advice would you give to somebody that is a student, or just somebody that thinks that they might want to go into this, or somebody who thinks that they're considering pursuing a career in the arts, or just following a passion of theirs? What piece of advice would you give?
I would probably just say to just have fun, because the arts, there's so much you can do. There are so many options. You can pursue a career out of it. You don't have to if you don't want to. There's so many paths you can take. I would just say have fun, express yourself, and just never give up on it, because the arts is something that's going to help you down the line with everything. It's something that'll be with you forever.
How so? How so?
Well, if you like acting, like both of us do, you get good at memorizing, so that helps you with school. I mean, everything is connected.
And socially, when you gain social skills, you gain a network of friends. There's really just so many, and, it also helps with, your learning ability as well.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's so many, playing an instrument, it's proven that playing an instrument helps with math.
Yeah.
That's right. So there's just endless benefits to this. Now, I want to touch briefly on Broadway Arts Reach and the work that you do with me on this program for a moment. So this is a program that we co-founded together, as I've said, and over the last 3 years or so, it's really just continued to grow and expand, both in terms of its reach as well as its mission. In addition to performing educational sets of songs and stories at elementary schools, nursing homes, we're now starting to publish arts policy recommendations, and you really have spearheaded our effort to raise funds for our program's partners, such as Todd Rundgren Spirit of Harmony Foundation. Now, that's a nonprofit that I was exposed to at Notre Dame during my freshman year. I performed with Todd Rundgren at a concert that he was doing on campus, and I discovered his nonprofit, which not only raises awareness for youth education, music education, it also donates musical instruments to children in need.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, giving a child a musical instrument could change their lives forever. And, that's just amazing.
Especially in areas where music programs receive little funding. So I was just wondering if you could tell us a little bit about your fundraising efforts and what you do to raise funds.
Right. So I'm a local performer. I perform at different places across the community, and anytime I get tips when I perform, I donate. We donate a portion of it to Todd Rundgren Spirit of Harmony Foundation, and it's been a really awesome experience because I didn't think I'd be so like touched by it, but just being able to donate money to a foundation that's really close to your heart, and you know that what you're doing is really going to help someone, it's gonna affect someone's life so much, that's really important. And I'm just, it's something that I'm so passionate about, and I'm just so happy that we can do this together and actually like affect someone's life and actually like help them with music. And that's something that I'm just really thankful for.
Well, and another significant part of the program is, as I've said, going into elementary schools and performing educational sets. And I just want you to speak to your experiences actually going into an elementary school classroom and interacting with kids and performing your presentation. What is that like? Because for me, it's an extremely unique experience, and to see the impact that it has on kids and to see their faces kind of light up when you're singing or performing or just teaching them something, it's like nothing else. So what is that like?
It's absolutely amazing, because even it's kind of weird, because when you go there you get a little scared because there's a bunch of kids and they're all rambunctious. They're rowdy. Yeah, they're rambunctious. But as soon as you start talking and as soon as you start singing, they're quiet. And they're so engaged, and they're, like you said, their faces light up. They get so into it, especially if they like know the songs that you're singing. I did like a Christmas set where I did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Christmas songs like that, and they went crazy. And it was so great to like see them so happy about music, because that experience is something that they're gonna remember, and maybe they'll be like, oh, she plays guitar. Maybe I want to play guitar too. That can inspire some kids to get into the arts or get into music, which I'm really happy I can do that.
Well, Shannon, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm so happy that we were able to spend some time talking together for this very first episode of our podcast. I love doing this with you, and I am looking forward to putting forth many more episodes. So thank you so much.
Of course.
The We Want Arts podcast, hosted by me, Brigid Harrington, and produced and edited by my sister, Shannon Harrington. Original music by Shannon Harrington. If you haven't done so already, follow Broadway Arts Reach on Facebook and check out our website at broadwayartsreach.org. That's Broadway ARTSREACH. Also, follow my sister and I on our social media pages on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks so much for listening, and we hope you'll be back soon.